Hi, so I have a master's degree in business, and today I'm going to use it to analyze the glorious downfall of Blake Lively as it pertains to the It Ends With Us cast drama, her utter failure that was the launch of her hair care brand, and why this moment is so much deeper than just regular celebrity gossip, because it really does represent a profound cultural shift where we as a whole are collectively rejecting not only A-list celebrities like Blake Lively, but celebrity culture as a whole, and the entire premise of them continuously commodifying and repackaging our collective trauma and then selling it back to us in such a flippantly disrespectful way. So the reason why I've enjoyed seeing the downfall of Blake Lively so thoroughly is not that I hate her personally, although maybe I do a little bit. It's more so that I love seeing a perfect example of something we talk about all the time, which is the culture of everyday people shifting in a certain direction, and then A-list celebrities like Blake Lively being blissfully unaware of that shift because they live in such an alternate reality to us, and then acting in a way publicly that proves that lack of awareness, resulting in backlash, permanent damage to her reputation, and it all goes back to her utter disregard and unawareness that people are becoming increasingly disenchanted with celebrities, celebrity culture, and the age of them selling absolutely anything and acting however they want is completely over. So in order to put all of this convoluted drama into context, we need to start with the person who is the root cause of all of it. And that person's name is Colleen Hoover, who is of course the author of the book It Ends With Us. Now, I found a couple of quotes from Colleen that I think will give some indication into how she views her writing style and kind of explain why it evolved into a dumpster fire, because we weren't dealing with genius source material to begin with. So Colleen Hoover said, "I always say I write to entertain, not to inform or educate." Well, Colleen, we noticed. And there's also another quote where she said, "I like to play devil's advocate when I write. In one of my books, I write about a student-teacher romance that the reader roots for." Well, you know what, Colleen? I'm so thankful for that, because the other day I was saying to myself, statutory rape it's not romanticized like it used to be. So thank you for your contribution to literature and to society. So the reason why it's extremely relevant to know that the very author of the material had a complete disregard of the gravity of the subject matter, did not seem to care of the potential impact that that disregard could have on the millions of women reading that book, because when you pair that with a lead actress who is also the producer, who had creative control over the film, and either didn't read the book, or when she did read the book, every time it said Lily, she read it as Blake Lively or Serena Vanderwoodson. When you combine those two creative forces with the creative force of Justin Baldoni, who clearly was attempting to make a more honest and sensitive representation of an extremely serious issue like intimate partner violence, you see these two opposing forces, which is actually